This is at 58 dB.
Okay. Greetings, precious, wonderful, magnificent, glorious spirit soul. There's nothing wrong with you. Never has been, never will be. The only problem is when we don't know who we are, or what we're capable of, or what our real qualities of our being are. My topic is the greatest work in the world. There was this wonderful man, I think, what was his name? Robert Cheney, or I think it was that. And he and his wife and daughter had a wonderful center in Upland, California. Very beautiful spiritual center. And he loved me and would have me come there to speak. And we'd be backstage doing our meditation, our group, prayer together as we set up the intention for everyone to be moored. I don't say be blessed, because the subconscious picks up the word bless as be less. Don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you. Well, I always say bless you. You're telling them bless you. Just like when you say hello, it's low hell. That's how the subconscious. I'm just a messenger. What are you mad at me for? It's like, come on, get with it, wake up. We're protecting a bunch of stuff that we're dependent on in this world, and what we're doing is stopping ourselves from the experience of being who we really are. The greatest work in the world is you investing in yourself, as that you're the only value in this world is you, me, and us. You, me, us. You, me, us. We're the only value. Everything else is a pixel. Everything else, yes, it has a form. Nature, yes, but the nature are our qualities of being. These come from us, you see. And so many people, they'll argue with me because they'll argue for their limitation. They can't take it all the way because they have these stoppages. Well, in church, they tell me, and the religion, they said that, and this one here. Two things. See, the Vedas, and I'm a student of the Puranas, the Srimad Bhagavatam, Charitamrita, is so fabulous. It's such advanced everything, and it was why the people of India were so taken over for their beautiful civilization that they actually had. And what happens when there is this mind virus, which I call a mind virus, it is a perversion that happens of somehow an infection in the mind of something that distorts a person's perception, so they forget who they are and they give the power to thoughts or beliefs or to others or a savior that's going to come from outside to save them from whatever it is. And so you get people on their back lobstering, help me, help me, help me, because they have no idea how to help themselves spiritually. They've been robbed of that and hypnotized or tortured or whatever for however long they have been in the time. We've been in the time game, okay? So what we want to do, the greatest work in the world, is the investment you do in yourself. That time for your quiet, your meditation, for being all the things that you really want to be doing, but you feel if I don't do enough, I don't do this, I'm not going to have any money in the future, just worried about this and what's going to happen to me, and I've got to hang on to this, and I've got to do this and that. And then we're actually, people are just shutting themselves down. They're making themselves into this entity that is a false ego, while they're the divine being that are all part of what's all powerful, all knowing, everywhere present, with personal qualities that this world, in a sense, is just giving us an inkling of a sense of what the real divine world is when we can perceive that world, because it's already here. But we're looking through the glass darkly of all of the layers of like a spider web. Spiders, they catch, there's this one little corner in my kitchen, because I got geraniums growing, because they grow all year long. They're just great. Anyway, there is a spider somehow that this one place, it doesn't, I could clean that every day. That guy or girl goes in there, and boy, do they, because that must be a hot place for other insects. Insects eat other insects. They're very strange. Anyway, we'll get more of that later. But the greatest work in the world. And we've made everything else great. Oh, accomplishing this and attaining that and that degree and that huge house of $85 million. It means I'm great and I got this and I got that. You've got nothing because you don't have yourself. Because when you got yourself, you got it all. It's the greatest work in the world. Trust me. You too. And I invite you, go to my website, terrycolewhittaker.com, click the YouTube videos on the site. Just tell your friends about, share this. This is great for people. This is what people need. Yes, oh, it's controversial. I've always been controversial. I can't help it. Because I'm always questioning. I'm always looking. And when I find, I cherish, I realize, I practice, I apply. And I offer it. Because who would kind of a person would I be if I didn't want to give to you what I have? That you can have too, and your way, and more, and you probably do. And just share it, and you share your gifts and help others. This is the time. This is the time. You got to pull. This is it. Because you got to know who you are. That right perception. This is the greatest work in the world. Because it's all about you. And it pays off big time. And you never lose. Hugs. It went over 5 minutes. It was great to see the bird, the duck.